Hi, my name is Arjuna Kankipati. I'm a broadcaster specializing in sim racing on the iRacing.com service. I produce and direct a large number of my own broadcasts for clients such as BMW and Porsche. I have experience working as an event host as well as play-by-play and color commentator, and I've commentated on multiple iRacing World Championship series.
Fighting for the race lead, Tice versus Trago. Here comes Hess with that push from Larai. Does he look below the yellow line? He does, 3 wide at the line, and I think it's Trevor Trago on the outside. He'll take the win here in our first duel at the Daytona International Speedway, and he'll line up in 3rd position in next week's Daytona 250. Of his lifetime. Should be some very good championship points on offer as Kraus picks up the throttle. We go green flag racing. Very early jump from Adam Crane, who's going to manage to get a number of positions. He's already up into 3rd down in towards turn number 1. Look at Adam Blocker, very wide through that first corner. Where's Brandon Traino, I ask myself. He's up into 5th position as we fly our way up through the S's in towards the bus stop. Very bold move there from Adam Crane. I do wonder if he's going to have some sort of penalty. Here comes Adam Blocker, already on the push to pass, trying to go around the outside there, down in towards the bus stop chicane. He's into the race lead and now tries to run away from his championship rival, who's now stuck behind some of his competitors in the mid-pack. Well, and you put me on the spot at the start of this one, Will, and I predicted Hugo Olsen was going to have a very good run of things, and well, as a member of Powerslide Motorsports, I'm very, very happy right now to see them running 2nd and 3rd. Both Olsen and Blocker look like they've got a good car underneath them. Get back to 4th place, 5 seconds out on track. If we go green to the end here, Will, it's all about how these Powerslide teammates want to work together and maybe try and bully Costantini out of getting a back-to-back win here in the Open Wheels 500. Only Brandon Traino has managed to do it in the iRacing official Indy 500. It took 11 years for someone to do that, if you can believe it. Can Costantini do it in just the 2nd running of the Open Wheels 500? And you know, it's only fitting. You come to the Atlanta Motor Speedway, one of the best drivers tracks in the iRacing service for Rallycross, and that's not just my word. Take that for some of the drivers who you're about to see competing. 10 of the finest iRacing sim racers about to compete for 10 laps here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, the long configuration. And boy, Johnny, if you're Team Yokohama right now watching on the sidelines, John Robertson and Johan Hart starting 1 and 2, it's looking good, and they'll be hoping to try and get their first win this season to try and really secure a good run of points for that entire organization. That's where I was saying, I wonder if Holman had come down 1 lap before, if he would have managed to get in between those 2 Yokohama cars. Right now, he's on the outside looking in. Still the potential to get up into 2nd place, but Hart going to be looking to lock that place down.
With Brown.
Oh no, and he's almost made contact with Eiler in front of him. 3 wide, JD Brown down on the inside. Cardwell goes up to that high line, makes it work. He's up now into 3rd position, Justin. Hits the wall again, though. Cardwell loses a whole heap of momentum. You know, 30 minutes, Justin. These World of Outlaws races, they just blow on past. We're done with the heat races, we're done with our B mains, and now we've just got the feature to go. You're watching the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car World Championship live on Dirt Vision. We'll be right back after these messages from our partners. Is now running away with that 3rd and final podium position. Shell back down the inside of Tim Ryan. Ryan up into the wall. Yellow flag as something just happened to Alex Bergeron. Bergeron's down my timing screen, Justin. Hayden Cardwell now in the lead of the race. Really dramatic, and that's the Roaring Chicken Nuggets. They had an 11-minute repair earlier on. Doesn't appear as though they were able to get all the damage fixed on that car. We're now tracking, though, the battle for 2nd as the Chicken Nuggets pull to the side of the road. Looks like the Deep Fryer has really sent them through the ringer. Sorry, I just had to throw that one in as the Chicken Nuggets will have to pull to the side of the track. 2 seconds. Unfortunately, Roman Grosjean is not in this race, but the team that he signed up with, Dalecoin Racing, they do have a nice history at this track. I do believe, if I take a look at my notes over here, the race in 2009, which Justin Wilson, of course, won, was the first ever race that Dalecoin Racing won after 25 years in IndyCar competition. So this track does have a history and heritage of IndyCar racing, like I said. At the start of every year, racing fans across the globe turn their attention to the world center of racing. First in January, the endurance season kicks off with fireworks at the 24 Hours of Daytona, before a couple of weeks later, the NASCAR paddock descends on Daytona Peak for a festival of speed, all culminating in the great American race, the Daytona 500. Here on the iRacing service, we do the very same thing, and today we kick off a new year of virtual BMW motorsport, the same way we have the last few, with 2 hours of action at Daytona International Speedway. So hello and welcome back to round 1 of BMW SIM GT Cup, as BMW takes virtual competition on the iRacing service to the very next level. And he'll leave the field in control of the two VRS machines, and Joshua Rogers picks up the throttle. We go racing in 2021 and BMW Virtual Motorsport. Side by side down and towards turn number 1. It's Maximilian Benecke who has to fend off the challenge from newcomer to VRS Coanda. His teammate follows him down the inside though. Gianni Vecchio tries to make his way up into third. Big mistake there from Dane Warren, who now has to defend from Vecchio. In towards the International Horseshoe we go, 2 by 2 further back in your field. Look at this action as we work our way through the corners. Somehow Wallmeyer still stationary in the pit lane. Around the outside, Yonkadea sweeps into the race lead, and Wallmeyer is going to be closer to Martin van Loozenor than his teammate out front. Danny Yonkadea finds himself with a whole heap of clean air and 56 minutes to hold on to $1,200 and a trip to Munich in December. Still a couple of cars yet to come down the pit lane, but this 12 months ago, it was Team Redline Orange, but it was Max Benecke and Max Weinig punching their ticket to Munich. Yonkadea goes high now, tries to think about what he can do to defend from Wallmeyer behind, down into the bus stop chicane. We are about to go on board with Jonas Wallmeyer, a world championship competitor in the past. He brakes on the right-hand side, finds his braking point, throws it into the bus stop chicane. Yonkadea using all of the track, and so does Wallmeyer. What a run from Wallmeyer through the bus stop chicane, and he's got all of the momentum as we enter NASCAR Turn 3. He pokes his nose to the high line, pops himself out of the draft, and here we go. Drag race to the finish line. Who is it going to be? Lights already flashing from the teammates. Will it be Wallmeyer? Will it be Yonkadea? All the way to the line. At the line, it's Jonas Wallmeyer and Team Redline Blue. They punched their ticket to BMW Live in December, and they claim $1,200 in prize money each. What a way to start off a new year in virtual racing on the iRacing.com service and BMW Motorsports, as Team Redline Blue picks up exactly where they left off last time they were at Daytona. As the pace car makes its way back down onto the safety of pit lane, Jeremy Miller, Joe Yates at the front of your field. Green flag waves once again. Very poor start from the 23. Big step up as we come across the start-finish line. Yellow flag's about to wave in just a few moments' time, as we've had a huge issue coming back to green flag race.